Good morning, everyone. What's going on? This is John Reed coming back at you. I want to thank you all so much for all of your comments and some of your suggestions for some of these videos. And one was given to me based on the recent report about Brooklyn Nets coach Jason Kidd. It was about him reassigning Lawrence Frank. Now, for those who may not know who Jason Kidd is, take a look. Now, for those who may not know who Lawrence Frank is, here's his profile. Looks a lot like Doogie Howser, don't you think? But be that as it may, Jason Kidd, who became a coach for just the first time in his career after a Hall of Fame career as a point guard over the summer, he was assigned to take over the Brooklyn Nets team. Now, a team full of veterans, a team who is built to win now. They're off to a 5-12 start. And what Kidd has done is decided to shake things up. We make a trade, maybe put a starter on the bench. No. He decides to reassign Lawrence Frank. Frank, who was once the coach of the Nets when they were in New Jersey and got them off to their best start in team history, winning the first 13 games, apparently had what they call coaching philosophies that did not mesh. So because of that, Kidd has now assigned Frank and his $1 million salary to be a paper pusher, to just file daily reports, which Kidd will no doubtly look at, throw in a trash can, and go about his business. See, what has happened in the Brooklyn Nets locker room is a simple term what I like to call Hater-tron. Hater-tron is a robot, no a transformer nor a GoBot, but it can be male or female. Hater-tron is much like the Transformers character Devastator. Now, if you watched a cartoon like I did growing up, you knew that when Devastator came on the scene, something was about to get wrecked. And that is what has taken place. When you merge to form Hater-tron, things are about to get wrecked. There is a particular reason that the Brooklyn Nets are off to a 5-12 start. Now, do I have a problem with that? No. Being a Hawks fan, I'm happy because we get their first round pick. Thank you, Joe Johnson. You finally gave us something to remember you by. Be that as it may, Hater-tron, when it comes, it destroys careers, it destroys relationships, it can destroy organizations. That's what Jason Kidd has now merged into. He was hating on the fact that Lawrence Frank had more experience than him. Listen up, Jason Kidd. It's all Hater-trons out there. When you are in a position of leadership, there is nothing wrong with leaning on the experience of others, those who have been there before you. Jason Kidd just last summer was chucking air balls as a New York Knick, so he figures he gets this job. You know, of course, after serving his suspension for wrapping his car around a pole after taking one too many Jaeger bombs. But doesn't it make sense to have someone who knows NBA coaching philosophies, especially if you've never held a clipboard, called a timeout, or had to reprimand a player? But see, this is what Hater-tron does. Hater-tron says, oh no, I don't need his experience. I don't need someone who's already been there to teach me what to do. So to note that Jason Kidd, all the Hater-trons out there, it's okay to lean on experience. It's okay to lean on the advice of others who've paved the way. No, but because he chooses to be Hater-tron, it will destroy this team. It has pretty much wrecked their salary cap, and we will see Jason Kidd probably on an NBA TV near you in not too distant future. Get it? Got it? Good. I'm done.